So I guess we got a cool plan for this. We're going to your ranch now, and you guys are gonna kill some hogs, and we're gonna eat some trees and have some fun.
Let's do it.
Hey Rob, how do we drive this thing?
This is what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to come back. That's my dad's, and it's got a couple little issues right now. The other one is one of my partners, but I am rebuilding my buggy right now into the sickest thing ever, and you have an open invite to come back anytime you want.
What are these for?
So, okay, here in Florida, we have a lot of swampy areas, and it's so thick, so you need elevation to see, and you need some solid four-wheel drive so you can make it through the mud.
These are so cool. That is crazy. Brian, we need one of these.
Look how many people you can get in that thing.
We so need one of these. Get the Aqua card out.
Where's that?
Let's go buy one.
Swipe.
This thing is cool.
You can literally sit in the rim of the wheel.
Yeah, that is awesome.
You guys do some mudding on the way up here?
Yeah.
You got to let it go. 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 I'm ready to let 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 go. I'm ready.
I may have a tool in.
So the chain came off the chainsaw. Rob's got to fix that now, so we're back at camp real quick.
I'm hustling right now. I don't even know where my chainsaw tool is.
He's literally just making it work with a socket and a vice grip.
I literally am making it work here as fast as I can. That's all I can say. Sometimes you just got to make do with what you got.
Absolutely.
You know? If you wait for the perfect opportunity when everything is perfect, lots of times you never get anywhere. I know there's some lumberjacks out there going, that guy's dumber than a stump. We're on the road again, y'all. Locked, cocked, ready, rock. We got some live action here, folks. Live action. All right. That tree thought I was done, but it was wrong. Put the freaking chain on backwards. Good Lord! Are you kidding me?
Rob,
Look, the comedy is free.
I thought you were an outdoorsman. What happened?
The comedy is free. Good gracious alive. Well, at least I got some practice. All right, you guys. Just in case you missed it the first time, I wanted to show you one more time. All right, now, let me show y'all real quick. This tree is called a sable palm. Way back in the old days, whenever the Florida settlers came down, the cow hunters or the cowboys were known as crackers because when they were working their cows, they'd always be busting their whip, their cow whip. This is what they ate a lot because you could mix any kind of wild game with swamp cabbage, and swamp cabbage grew everywhere here in South Florida. The heart will go from about right here up to here. That'll be the heart of the tree. You always leave a few right on top so you can pull it. Here's the heart. That's the heart. Oh, I cut into the heart. So the heart actually went deeper. That's edible right there.
So how do you cook that?
I'm gonna show you. That's organic swamp cabbage.
Swamp cabbage.
Yes, sir.
Let's go.
So we're eating swamp cabbage tonight.
It's swamp, not
We're
swamp.
I could just do another one. So we're
Go ahead.
So we're
Put yourself together.
So we're eating swamp cabbage tonight. How do you feel about that?
This is swamp cabbage 101. Now, you always have to have tomatoes or some kind of acid in your swamp cabbage. Okay, see how this one has rings? This one does not have rings. That means the heart is still up here. This one I cut into the heart. So we'll doctor it up first. That's a boot right there. That's part of the palm tree. So you go to the opposite side of that, take your knife, cut that down, and roll it out. See how this is still real rough and porous? That's not what you're looking for. There's your white heart of palm right there.
Wow.
We're gonna stew it down with tomatoes and meat.
What does it taste like?
You're gonna see in just a minute.
Can you eat it raw?
You need to put a little salt on it. Let me go rinse this out. Give him a piece.
Let's see your reaction.
Try a piece of that.
Don't let him be the only one. Come on.
Oh, that's really, really good. What's it taste like?
It's like better than potato chips.
I might try it then.
Tastes better than tater chips. I'll tell you that right now, boy. And it's like so high in protein, it's crazy. Protein? It's so high in protein.
It doesn't taste like a whole lot.
Yeah, it's so high in protein that the crackers, they'd be working daylight to dark, riding horses, pushing cows. It was so good for him.
Really?
Made him like Rockweiler. Now that's swamp cabbage. Let that stew for about 2 hours. We're gonna hunt for the next 2 hours. We'll let this simmer for 2 hours. And then, it's so good to make a monkey hug a hound dog.
Did I try a chunk of hog?
Try whatever you want. There. Straight off the grill. Oh, so good.
Oh my god.
Good.
Proper.
So we're heading out with Rob for a hog hunt. Now, I am not going to be killing anything. These guys are, though. I'm gonna go along for the experience to see how it all goes down. And it should be interesting. So we're heading out now. We're gonna start our hog hunt adventure. I am not hunting myself, but I'm gonna watch Rob, and I think Greg, you're gonna be hunting.
Sure, why not?
Paul?
I know Chris is excited.
I might. I mean, again,
Listen,
if it
we're
gets
just
down to the
going-
point, yeah.
And Brian?
I'm here for the experience.
I'm here for the experience. It's gonna be a good time, though.
Come on. Dude, you brought the gun, didn't you?
You didn't tell me to bring the gun.
Damn, we's going hunting.
Are you serious?
Dude, this is a great.
That's so awesome.
Hey, I was just like, okay, I'm looking at it. We're good. So we're going hunting. And Greg didn't bring the gun. So there's no hunting.
I'll chase him down.
Let's go see if there's one up here. These look like pig tracks right here. That pig was like. Be very quiet. I'll show you one right here. This is a wild a very wild alligator. Come here. Okay, she's right there. Hold on. Come here for a second, Brian. Look right past that pine tree. Yeah. See where your eyes are? Right past that pine tree, to the right, you'll see the back of her eyes. You'll see her big eye. She's in the water, just below the grass. See that big, gigantic eyeball looking at you? How big is the eye? You see it? Did you hear all the hogs grunt just then? It was like that.
There's a trail right there. Now we have a gun. I guess we can hunt now.
Yeah. It's impossible to hunt without a gun. Well, kinda.
Way to go, Greg.
Hey, I got it.
Okay. Deer meat for dinner guidelines. we have to be real quiet. There's a gigantic hog that I've been seeing up at the spot. So it's still a little early for him. There's 2 giant bars that come out on this spot. Let's just try to be real quiet. We're gonna ease up here. We'll walk up to it, and hopefully they're there. Okay.
Should we leave Paul behind with his pneumonia?
Yeah, we'll leave Mr. Tuberculosis back at the camera. That's what we're shooting right there. It's a Hornady, 139 grain SST, locked, cocked, ready to rock. This is your safety. 2 clicks, okay? It's on safety. 2 clicks forward to go to fire. Listen, that gun's accurate. Okay. If you miss, it's my fault.
Got a picture?
No, he just texted me. So did y'all hear that bird flying?
Yeah. Yes. It was a
They scared that whooping prank. When they shot, they scared that thing. I guarantee you.
All right, we got 0 hogs. Right, Greg?
No, Chris got one.
Chris got a hog. Well, we collectively in this vehicle got 0 hogs, which is okay with me. And then what happened was Rob and Greg were hiding behind a shrub and scared Brian. He screamed like a little girl. What's great is I'm editing this video, so that's the way it's going to go down. We had an awesome time. It was fantastic. Now we're going back to have our, what is it?
Swamp cabbage.
Swamp cabbage stew. So our crew came up zilch, but Chris and John, they went out by themselves and they got themselves a hog. Chris, how'd it go?
Oh, like I'm still in disbelief. It happened so fast, right? Absolutely. And we were driving up. We drove past the food plot, checked it for 30 seconds, nothing happening. We drove probably another 200 yards, and we saw 3 of them. 2 went across the road from us, and then 1 went wherever. So he's like, "Get out!" But before he said that, he was like, "Just listen to my voice. No matter what happens, just listen to my voice. I'm gonna calm you down. Get into your space." He's like, "Get out of the truck. Let's walk over here." And as we're walking 5-7 yards from the truck, we see what, 4 or 5 of them,
at least, maybe 5, 6, 7, 8,
walking across a trail, a path.
they're like 180 yards away.
And he's like, "Take that front one," and you know, he's like, "I'm gonna get in front of you." And I've never hunted with anybody else, and we just kind of walked up another 5-7 yards, and he leans in front of me. He's like, "Put it on my shoulder." And I didn't know what the hell was going on. He's like, "On my shoulder, on my shoulder." Took the barrel, put it on his shoulder, and he's like, "All right, now just relax, and just listen to his voice." He put me in that space, and I put it just behind the shoulder, and I squeezed, and that thing did a little spin and then dropped.
Yeah. So this is poetic because Chris is the actual hunter in our group. And for him to get the hog, he's the one that should have gotten it. So that's terrific for him.
Good job, Chris.
I gotta give mad props to Rob, to John, Deer Meat for Dinner, like the ranch. Like this has been something that I've only watched on TV and wanted to do, and it's just been freaking awesome.
Hey,
High five.
this guy right here, he literally just made one of the best shots I've ever seen in my life, and I've seen a lot of shots made in Florida.
So let's talk about being a man. So that wraps things up here in Florida. We're out of here. From Greg, Brian, Chris. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace.